Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here at the AME Roundup conference in Vancouver, the big mining conference. And we are here checking things out. Earlier today, I was giving a presentation to some high school students on mining and prospecting and careers. And now I'm in the exhibition hall checking out all the great displays. I don't know what all I'm gonna show you, but I know it's gonna be awesome. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. So the AME Roundup conference here is a huge mining conference. I think I heard there was over 6,000 people here in the mining and exploration industry, checking out all the different things. I'm right now in the main exhibition hall where there are hundreds, if not thousands, of booths demonstrating their wares or talking about their mines or all sorts of things. Health and safety, the different mining associations, all sorts of things going on. It's a great place to meet people, talk with like-minded individuals, network, and just see what's going on in the industry. I see right now over here, Jason. I have to introduce you to him. So this is my buddy, Jason. He runs a business, what do you call it? It's
an educational
organization called Minerals Ed. And it's all about educating about mining and prospecting and everything in the industry. And he invited me out today to talk with the secondary students, and he's just been my great friend here for a couple years now as I work through these conferences. So Jason, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dan. Minerals Ed is a nonpartisan charitable organization that supports and encourages mining, mineral resource, and earth science education in BC schools.
Anything you want to say about Minerals Ed?
Yes, make sure that your kids have balanced and accurate mining information by going to mineralsed.ca and checking out all of our amazing educational materials for kindergarten through grade 12.
Awesome. Minerals Ed, check it out. I am here at the AME conference in Vancouver, British Columbia, talking with a whole bunch of high school students about mining and careers. And we are about to go down to the conference floor and check out what's going on down there. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Yeah! Let's go do it. So one great thing about the conference is meeting all these great people. I just met Cameron here. Cameron, what do you do?
I work for Alaska Structures. We make fabric buildings for the mining, oil and gas industry. Mining camps, man camps, equipment enclosures, things like that.
Very cool. What was the name of your company?
Alaska Structures.
Alaska Structures. And that's what this conference is all about. Meeting people and making friends. And not just people in the industry, we also have people here who are learning. We got 3 students from UBC. What kind of program? UBC Okanagan. What kind of programs are you taking?
Well, I'm doing my master's on a porphyry deposit, so I am right at home here looking at sulfide minerals, critical minerals, and whatnot.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm just doing a master's in metamorphic petrology, looking at crystal nucleation, and yeah, in my first year right now.
Yeah, I'm doing a second master's in igneous and metamorphic petrology, where I'm studying rocks from the Nigerian schist belt. So I had to sample rocks from Nigeria, brought them here to UBC, where I hope to do geochronology and metamorphic modeling. I hope to investigate to know the ages of these rocks from Nigeria.
And one great thing for students at a conference like this, they're making connections with industry and hopefully finding jobs for the future. Yeah. Absolutely. Good luck with that.
Awesome, thank you so much.
And it's amazing who you can meet at a conference like this. You never know who's here, what industries, what personalities. Check out who I just found. Hey, it's Juan from Freddy and Juan's Mine Rescue.
How we doing, buddy?
I'm doing really well. How about you?
Oh, doing all right.
You enjoying the conference?
Yeah, love the show, man. We came all the way from Reno, Nevada to come check it out, and so far it's been an amazing show.
It is a great show. The AME Roundup is crazy big for little old Vancouver, little old BC here.
It is, and the diversity of what you see here in the show, it's pretty amazing.
It is,
you got
for sure.
Equipment, you got different companies out here showing what they have going on, their projects, and yeah, it's quite impressive.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to check out one of these big mining shows, make sure you do.
Yeah, it's worth your time for sure.
Do you have some time right now?
Yeah, I
we
do.
go sit down and talk gold for a bit?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I get to talk gold with Juan from Mind Rescue with Freddy and Juan. Awesome. So Juan, thanks for taking time.
Hey, no problem, Dan.
Thanks for taking time to chat. This is it's an honor for me to be able to sit down and chat with you.
Thank you, sir. Likewise, it's always nice to get out to these shows and meet personalities like yourself. I've seen you on YouTube, so it's kind of cool to meet you in person as well.
Yeah. Now we're missing someone here. Your sidekick.
Yeah,
Where's your sidekick today?
Well, Freddie couldn't make it. I'm actually going to meet with him this next week in Vegas. We got another show we have to go to, but he wasn't able to make this trip.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. But it's great to meet you here.
Likewise.
Now, I got some questions for you. Your show is so popular. Everyone in the industry knows about it, watches it, loves seeing it.
But like always, Freddie and I, we constantly are looking for new minds, new families, new people to help out. It's something that we're very passionate about. We love it. We've been tremendously blessed when it comes to mining, right? And it's kind of our chance to be able to give back and help people just like ourselves out there, right?
And you sure do. You can tell from the video how much you care about people and how much you're giving back to them.
Well, and honestly, I think, it's a way for us to be able to, pass on what we know, the mistakes we've made, the things we've learned,
Yes.
you know how that goes, right?
We've all made a lot of them, yes.
But it's good, and it really, at the end of the day, you feel so much better about being able to go out and help people. And, when you see the change it makes in their life and their operation and their ability to be able to take care of their family, it's worth it.
And you helped a friend of mine this last season. I won't say anything on camera here because it hasn't come out yet. But this coming season, actually, a friend of mine was on the show.
A mutual friend that we have
mutual
now.
friend, yes.
Yeah, great guys. That's all I can say. But,
great guys. And they said nothing but great things about you guys and what you did with them.
Honestly, that operation, I'll give you a little bit of a teaser, but it's something that we haven't seen before on the show.
Right.
New fixes. The new season coming out, period. Every single mine site that we visited this year has a new fix, something that we haven't seen before.
Perfect.
And that's something that Freddie and I, we really try to push. We try to push new innovations, things that we haven't tried. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but so far it's done well.
Perfect.
And how's your show going?
It's great. I'm up to 1.25 million subscribers now, and things are just flying along. Really happy with what's going on, and happy with YouTube.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That's great. Well, that's a huge accomplishment, man. To go from where you were to now having that many followers, and and you're out doing what you love, right?
Absolutely.
And you're enjoying it,
Absolutely.
making content, and people love it, obviously, because they're subscribing.
They're subscribing.
Yeah.
And I never in a million years would have thought I would be here. It's not me. I'm kind of a hermit by nature, but it's worked out, and I'm really happy with where it's gotten to.
I'm the same way. Where I look at my career. I got involved with Gold Rush almost 10 years ago, and to being where we're at now, I never would have thought in a million years this would be me. But I enjoy what we do. We love it. You enjoy what you do. You love it.
Absolutely.
I think it's important to create positive content that people can associate with. Like, hey, this is good stuff. I want to watch this. It's something that interests me. And it's, I think it's going to continue to grow.
One thing I love about your show actually is how positive it is. You're never down on people. You never criticize, like you're helping fix their mistakes, but you're not criticizing them for them. And I think it is really important to be positive, happy, excited.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely.
I couldn't agree with you more. That's what we try to do. It's, we've all come up in the industry. We learn from our mistakes. If we can help someone else, not make the same mistakes we did and maybe pass that, that's what we need to do. And that's great.
Okay. Well, Freddy's not here, unfortunately, but that gives us an opportunity to make fun of him a bit. Yeah. If that's okay with you. Are you okay with that?
I'm good with it.
Okay. Let's find out something about Freddy that we don't know. What would be the most, let's not say annoying, that's too negative, the most unique personality trait that we might not see on camera of Freddy?
You've probably heard it, and it's not annoying. It's just hilarious because it's kind of contagious. His laugh. It's just contagious. It's not quite a snort, but it's like, ha. It's hilarious. And you can pick Freddy out. There could be a room of 1,000 people, and you will hear his laugh from a mile away.
Awesome.
You can hear that little
Awesome.
ha, and all the time. We'll be eating dinner or whatever, and he goes out and he starts talking to someone, and you'll hear that laugh from across the room.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Freddie was on the first season of Gold Rush, right?
Yeah,
it was the first one.
Freddie's one of the originals. When he came out to help Todd.
Yep.
Todd found Freddy and asked him to come out and give him a hand. And so, yeah, Freddy's been on since the beginning.
The beginning. I really like Freddy and Dave Turn.
Yeah.
The first season, those two people resonated with me. A little more down to earth and just get the job done, knowledgeable. And I do, the first season of Gold Rush is kind of what pushed me into doing what I'm doing, really.
Inspired you a little bit.
It did. Right? Yeah. And those two people really, kind of the people I wanted to shoot for. I want to be like them. And so really good. Now, you didn't come onto the scene until later.
Yeah, I think I came in on, I think it was season 6, right? Season 6 is when I came on. But what you just said, actually, it resonates with me as well. When I watched Gold Rush in the beginning, Freddy Dodge and Dave Turn were the two guys. I'm like, I'd like to meet those guys. Those guys. And your suspicions aren't wrong at all. Dave Turn and Freddy Dodge, those guys are go-getters, 100%. To this day, Freddy Dodge obviously is a real close friend of mine, one of my best friends. Dave Turn is likewise a really good friend. So, we still associate, we talk, we hang out throughout the year. And, but yeah, you're 100% right on that. Those guys are go-getters. It doesn't matter what time of day, if there's work that needs to be done, they're out there getting it done, and it's just not TV. That's really them.
Yeah. I got to meet Freddy last year in Quesnel. He was just happened to be up there when I was up there.
Okay.
I get to meet you now. Maybe I'll get to meet Dave someday. I don't know. I would love to meet Dave someday.
We'll have to set it up.
That would be great. That would be great.
Yeah. One thing I got to say, though, when I first saw the guys on TV, and then I actually met them for the first time when I went to work for them, I expected them to be a lot taller. Both Dave and Freddy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I meet the guys. I'm like, man, you're like a foot shorter than what I thought you'd be.
Awesome.
But no, both great guys.
There are a lot of people out there with small scale placer operations. Is there a piece of advice that you could give just in general? This is something that you should look at, or that you could think about, or would help you out.
Over the years, Freddy and I, we've helped a lot of people. And one of the biggest things that we always run into is the sluice run. At the end of the day, that's probably the most valuable piece of real estate you have on your mine site, other than your cut, that sluice box, because that's where you collect your gold.
Okay.
So there is no exact science, or there is no exact formula for where your sluice box needs to be. It's all relative to your material, right? If you're running material that's, like what you got going on in your little creek, it's a lot of heavy, a lot of big chunky gold, a lot of nuggets, right?
Yeah.
So we've said it in the past, that type of gold, it's really easy to catch. Yeah. But if you got a lot of fine gold, then you have to tune your sluice box. So the angle of your sluice box, the amount of water going down your sluice box, make sure that you tune it accordingly to the material you're running. So if I would say one thing that small operators, small placer miners, make sure that your sluice box is tuned properly for the material you're running.
Great piece of advice.
What about yourself? One thing that I love, I've watched some of your videos, and I love the fact that you're going out there, small scale, but it's relatable, right? Yeah. And you've had a lot of the same learning curves that we've had. What would you say would be the biggest thing to look at?
I would say that capture rate isn't always the most important thing. I think every mine site has to have a balance about your ore versus how fast you want to be able to run it versus your capture rate. Because certain situations, maybe you have unlimited ore. You have a deposit that you could never dig through in your lifetime. Maybe in that situation, accepting a 10% loss
100%.
So that you can run 200% more material is acceptable. So maybe a 90% capture rate is good. Now, if you have a spot that has very limited material, well, in that situation, maybe you want your capture rate right through the roof, 100%, and run as slow as possible because you don't have much material to go through. I think it's all a balance depending on your specific situation.
I couldn't agree with you more. We've actually had a few rescues where that was the case. Hey, we're going to lose 15, 20%. But because we're losing 15, 20%, we're going to be able to, increase your throughput by 100%.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a great point. I like that.
Okay, let's just ask a question. In all of your previous shows, what would be your most memorable moment or your most memorable situation?
I think on the rescue show, the mine rescue show that Freddy and I have, probably one of the most memorable would have been actually just not too far from here in Cranbrook area. Steve Latham.
Steve is a friend of mine. So careful what you say. No, you can say anything you want. I know Steve, and I'll agree with you.
I really like Steve, but I loved his personality and how he questioned everything, which is not a bad thing.
Yes.
He's out there by himself. He's done it. He knows what he's doing. He needed a little help and a little persuading. Yeah. But really, working with Steve, it was just great. You know, him and his partner, what's his James.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a great crew. Funny to work with, and just watching Steve work, it was. Yeah, it's pretty memorable.
I'm not sure if he's still living in a sea can or not, but yes, I did a video on the Nip and Tuck mine a couple years ago and got to meet Steve, and it was great guy. Great guy. But yeah, a little set in his ways.
Yeah.
a little, but a great guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
With what you're doing in your YouTube channel, what's one of your favorite episodes that you have?
I think finding the ground sluice. That's someone back in the day built a sluice right in the bottom of the river, and it got covered over by runoff gravels and everything. Then one year I walked down my claim and found that it had washed free. I could see it there. Didn't even know it was there. And that was really interesting to see, and then exciting to clear out to see what Mother Nature had left in it. Unfortunately, not much, but it was a great, great opportunity
for your upcoming season. You know, in the spring. What are your plans?
Well, I am going to continue that small scale placer operation for sure. That should be a good solid week of work up there. I hope to be in and out within a week. But really high grade material. A small amount, but high grade. Spending a lot of time at my ocean picture stone. That's that gemstone I showed you earlier. We hopefully will have permits so we can bring an excavator up there and start excavating that in a big scale. Other than that, I have a placer operation on the Quesnel River that a buddy of mine is going to run up there, and I really hope to do lots of filming of that. And then lots of little things, lots of small scale, just getting back onto the Fraser River, doing some panning, exploration.
Well, very cool.
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell you enough that what you do, I love it because it draws people to the industry, right? Yeah. You know, and the more people we can get excited, the young people that we can get excited about the industry to get involved, it's just going to help us all the way around, you know.
Absolutely.
And so thank you for what you do. I enjoy your show. I've watched a few episodes, and I'll continue to do so.
Thank you for saying that. What would you consider your biggest challenge for the show to be?
You know, the biggest challenge that Freddie and I have is really coming down to it, finding new people. You know, we always want to help new mines, new miners, their families, but getting people to get excited to be able to apply. So that's one of the challenges that we have, is being able to find new candidates to be able to go out and help.
Right.
And it's ongoing, you know, so, you know, for future episodes, future seasons, you know, we always need people to apply. So if you guys are looking for a little help, please apply.
Yes, well, let's help you out with that a little bit. I'm going to put on the screen right here somewhere contact information that you can contact these guys. If you run a small-scale placer operation or some sort of some scale of mining, and you'd like a little bit of help, contact these people and see if they can help you.
Well, you know, and you know, we've kind of evolved a little bit, and so even if you are medium scale or larger scale, but you could use some help, please apply.
There you go. Absolutely. So Juan, what does the future hold for you guys? Where do you see yourself going from here?
Well, you know, it's kind of up in the air right now, but nonetheless, Freddie and I, we still want to help people. So, you know, I think for us, preparation, right? In order to be able to do another season, we still have to prepare, whether we do it or not, but we need applicants. So, you know, we talked about it a little bit before, and one of the hardest things we have is finding new people to help.
So again, if you needed some help, click the link below. And who knows, maybe in the future, you too might be on Mine Rescue. There's my plug for your show.
It was good. I felt it.
Okay. Well, Juan.
Hey, Dan, was great.
It was awesome to meet you, and I love doing this interview. So this is great. Hopefully my viewers like it too.
Please, if you got a mine, a small scale mine, medium scale mine, apply.
So we call it the Acasta gneiss.
The Acasta gneiss.
You know, it's like tonalite gneiss, but Acasta gneiss is what we call it.
And this is the oldest known rock on Earth.
Age-dated rock. Yeah.
Almost 4 billion years old.
Yes, exactly.
In my hand. That is crazy. And apparently, as they aged it even more accurately, it's now aged at 4.2 million years old. Billion, not a million, a billion. That's a big number. well made it back to the room after a heck of a night of partying. I was very responsible with the adult beverages I was drinking. It was great. I had so much fun. These conferences are awesome. If you ever get a chance to come to one of these big mining conferences, do it. They are freaking amazing.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone for watching, especially my patrons. Hope you're all having a great day. And until the next one, bye.